Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 important Google My Business ranking factors so you could rank in Google fast. Watch this! All right, guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you 5 factors to help improve your Google My Business ranking. That's the Google Maps ranking. So the first thing that I'd like you to do is go over to GMB Crush. I'll put it in the description below. It's an extension that lets you see your competitors' Google My Business categories. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain real simple here. All right, but the first thing you should do is just go to GMB Crush. The Chrome app is right here. You could either click it here, you could scroll down to this video, get the free Chrome extension, and get this extension. It automatically installs in your computer. It's fabulous. Let me show you what it looks like when it's installed right here. See that? GMB Crush Audit Tool. So now you have that installed. The next thing we want to do is we want to put in your keyword, that your main keyword that you're trying to rank for. I just started work with a lawyer out in Plano, Texas, and he's trying to rank for bankruptcy law. So he says, hey, Brett, how could we do that? I said, okay, well, let's take a look at it. I changed my location to Plano, Texas, and that's something called GS location changer. I'll put that link also in the description below, right? It's because I want to see what rankings are in his area. And he says, yeah, he says, you know, I really, this Collins and Arnove they're ranking for everything, and they're ranking for bankruptcy attorney. So I said, okay, let's take a quick look at it. So what we do is we click their name, and let me just show you. Now, this is what GMB Crush does. See, it shows the GMB categories. The star is their main category, which is bankruptcy attorney, then bankruptcy service. So all you need to do is just on a plain piece of paper, you could just write down these names, right? So you'll notice there's 4 GMB categories. Let's see what Lee is using. So you click his. Right? Let's see what Lee bankruptcy. Okay, he's only using 1 GMB category. All right, let's see this person. So you want to get the main GMB category. Okay, this person's main category is law firm. However, these are the several other categories that they're using. So I would write that down. Now, if you're trying to rank for bankruptcy attorney, that would be my first category. It wouldn't be law firm. So I could almost guarantee you that if Peely just switched and changed to bankruptcy attorney, he would be ranking even better. Okay? So there are some people watching this video saying, wait, what do you mean GMB categories? What is that? Okay. So this is called a Google My Business. If you just go to business.google.com, you'll sign up for a Google My Business account. What that basically is a dashboard. You sign up for it, you put your business name in. So if your business name is Mindsaw, you put that name in. If your business name is Tampa Search Engine Optimization Pros, you put that in, right? Whatever your name is. If it's a law firm, you know, Smith & Smith, you put that in, and that's the name of your business. And in about 7 days, you get a postcard that verifies your Google My Business. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about how to verify your Google My Business. All right, so everybody knows that, or most people know that. So what you're going to do is you're just going to come to the left-hand side where it says Info. You see this right here on the left? You just click that. And this is my Google My Business, and these are my categories. So what you do is you just click this little pen here, and you add your other categories. So like I said, you know, you add the categories that you want: bankruptcy attorney, bankruptcy service, criminal justice attorney, right? Law firm. Okay, so you would add them all right here in your Google My Business. Now, the other thing is for every page, for every GMB category you need to have a page on your website for that category. So for example, you should have a page that says Internet Marketing Service, Marketing Agency, Marketing Consultant. In this case, and you understand what I mean, you should have a page that says law firm, a page that says bankruptcy attorney, bankruptcy service, and so on and so forth. So for every category, you need a page on your website. I would do anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 words on your page. Okay, so now we have the category. Let's move on to the next thing I want to show you. Okay, so number 2 is keywords in the business title of your Google My Business. So you'll notice my business title is right here. It's called Mindsaw. That's the name of my business. However, if I want to rank for search engine optimization much faster, right, I could put in the title, I could change this to Mindsaw Search Engine Optimization. And I could rank much, much quicker. The problem with that is called keyword stuffing. So if the name of your business is Mindsaw, just leave it as Mindsaw. Unless I was to get a DBA, doing business as. So for example, my business name is Mindsaw, and I get a DBA called Mindsaw Search Engine Optimization of Tampa, right? And that was my name. Well, then I could use that name, Search Engine Optimization of Tampa, Mindsaw Search Engine Optimization of Tampa, because that's the name of my business, right? So you would need a DBA. You're probably going to get suspended. However, you'll have to submit your paperwork and a phone bill or something like that over to Google and get that, and to get it reinstated. So if your name is Mindsaw, just leave it as Mindsaw. Like, don't mess around with it. However, if you're a brand new business, rather than calling it, Smith & Smith Law Firm, I would call it, Smith & Smith Bankruptcy Attorney of Plano, Texas, right? That's what I would call it. That would be my business name. So this way you could get the geo in it, and you could also get the keyword in that. And then you could use it. If all your documentation, look, Google doesn't like keyword stuffing. But if that's the name of your business, that's the name of your business, right? But you have to have the proper paperwork on that. So just to wrap it up, if your name is Mindsaw, do not add keywords into it. However, if you're just signing up with a brand new name, rather than just call it Smith Law Firm, call it Smith Bankruptcy Law of Plano, Texas, or call it Jones Chiropractic of Los Angeles. Right? Makes sense. That's a good tip, and I hope you guys understand that. I tried to make it as clear as possible. Hey guys, as of today, I have 4,400 subscribers. I know a lot of people watch the channel without subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel. Punch that bag coming in. Thank you. All right, guys. So going back to the example, you have a little law firm located here in Plano, Texas. However, you get a lot of business, or you want to get a lot of business from the University of Texas at Dallas. Well, how do you get people searching your business from this location and finding your business? Well, okay. So let's say in a perfect world, somehow you were able to throw out a signal to the University of Texas, and they have 5,000 students, and you said, hey, everybody, search on your phone and find my business and drive to my business or call my business from this area. Let's say in a perfect world, I just want you to understand the concept, right? Easy concept to understand. 5,000 people here. I want them all, or most of them at least, to call or use driving directions to come to my business. Well, one of the things that I would do is I would get in touch with the people over at Texas at Dallas, and I would say to them, hey, we're running a free internship, or we're running a free coat drive, or something where people from this area could Google search your name and then click the phone number. Just tap the phone number inside Google. So they're on their cell phone, they did a search, they found you, and now they just clicked and tapped the phone number and called you. And or you didn't put the name of your business, however, you put the address, and you're accepting people's applications all through the week between 2 and 4 during the week, and they just have to drive and drop it off, right? Only in person. So they would use their Google Maps to come to you. Let's say we needed people coming from Medical City, Plano, right? We wanted people coming from that area. We would think of a similar strategy. Maybe go there with flyers. Maybe do a Facebook post just for that area. Maybe do a food drive or a clothing drive. We need people searching and calling and driving to your location. You need to use your own imagination. But the first thing you need to do is put in the name of your town into Google, hit maps, and then see what's around and look around and use your imagination and say, well, what could I do to get some people from that area to search for me? Well, what could I do to get some of those people to do a search and call me? That's a huge signal from Google, and you will start to show up in this area. It wouldn't be a bad idea also is if on your page, on your website, you had a page about Medical City, Plano, and University of Texas at Dallas. Maybe some work you've done for them, or a case study, or something that you want to do. Put something on your page, on your website, that you do business in that area, right? That makes sense. So those are just a couple of things that you could do. If you want to be outside your area, you have to start expanding your strike zone. And the only way to do that is to get user signals and have signals on your website that you've done business in that area. You're not going to be found in Medical City, Plano just by hoping or just by wishing. Okay, guys, so next what we want to do is we want to go back to the Google My Business, and we want to go to the services portion. So, for example, you go to info on the left-hand side and just scroll down until it says services. Okay, so services are right here. You could change your services by clicking this little pen marker right here. Okay, so what you want to do is every service that you have on your services right here, those are the same links you want on your website. Now, don't be smart and go to my website and say, you don't have marketing consultant, you don't have marketing agency. I don't, and I'm doing that for a different reason. But I'm telling you to do it. Don't worry about what I do. You do it. All right? So any services that you have, these should be your keyword pages. So every service that you have, I want you to go to your services page, and then I want you to mirror it with your website and see. Let me see if it's up here. I just designed my new website. I don't know if it's uploaded yet. Let's see. Here it is. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? So in your services right here, see it says Google Maps SEO, local website design, GMB coaching. Those should be your services right here. Right? That makes sense? That makes sense? So we're going to fix that. I just relaunched my, not relaunched, I just launched my website, my new website. I've had my old website for a couple of years, but these are some of the clients that I do, and they're ranking all over their area. Just with some of the tips and tricks that I'm showing you right here. That's all I did, right? Nothing really crazy. I did a couple of crazy things, but for the most part, these are the things that I did. So let's go back to this. Go to your Google My Business, go to your services, and go to your services and make sure that all your services mirror your services right here. All right, guys, so number 5 is reviews. I don't know what it is with most people. I have no idea why you can't get reviews. I mean, you want to rank in the Google 3-pack. Your competition has 118 reviews and you have 18. You have to get more reviews. Very simple. Let me just show you how to do it. I'm not going to make a big thing out of it, but just go to Google My Business, go to Home, scroll down. See where it says get more reviews right here? Take this review link, copy it, and send it to some people. Send it to some clients. Send it to clients' wives. Send it. Let them know that you're a bankruptcy lawyer in Texas. Now, you can't say if you're a lawyer that you used the service, but you could say you were inquiring about the service and you spoke to, Mr. X, and he gave you good advice about bankruptcy in Plano, Texas. Right? So you have to get this link out to people. You need reviews. In fact, I need reviews. In fact, the link is in the description below. Give me a 5-star review, please. Say that I'm great or something. Nah, if you liked it, give me a review. If you liked this lesson, you thought it was pretty good, definitely give me a review. All right. So look, I hope that helped. I hope these 5 tips helped. I'm sure maybe at least one of them you're like, oh, you know what? I haven't done that in a while. I got to check that out. And that's it. That's it. So guys, the thing that I always say is I create these videos to help you so you could do it yourself. You're either just starting and you need to, wear many hats, and you have to do the SEO, and you have to run the law firm, or you have to, be the chiropractor, and, you either have an abundance of time or an abundance of money. You need to decide which one you have. I create the videos so you could do it yourself. If you're in that situation, if you're already accomplished, you should have somebody else do your SEO that you trust, whether it be me or whether it be Ruan Marino or Darren Marion or Chris Palmer, whoever you trust to do your SEO. But you should let that person do your SEO because it's always changing every day, and there's no way that you could keep up with it and run your practice at the same time. However, if you're just starting, I think these are some great videos to help you do it yourself. I really try to speak at a level where anybody could understand. I try not to make it too complicated. I try to go slow. It could be frustrating for some people who already know this, but I'm really trying to help people who are trying to start a business. I know how difficult it is to start a business, and you don't need somebody talking over your head. This is something that's already difficult. You don't need me to make it more difficult. So I'll try to explain it as simple as possible. All right. So with that being said, right, I said that. The next thing that I want to say is the reason why I make these videos because I lure people. I'm very sneaky. I lure people with SEO videos, and then I tell you to take care of your family because that's the most important thing, right? We do these videos, and all right, we have a good time while we do the video. We watch it, but you know what? You still have a household to run. You got a wife you have to pay attention to, or a husband. You have kids if you're lucky enough to have kids, and a family, a dog. You have some type of responsibility. So you need to get up from your computer, right? You can't sit in front of your computer all day. You need to tell the person that's living in the house with you how much you appreciate them, right? That's the thing that's important. SEO is important. Your business is important. But without the people in your family, this is nothing. This is nothing. What good is it to run a business if you're the only one, if you can't share it with the people that you love, right? So be good to those people. Don't be a grump all the time because you didn't get the deal or because things didn't go your way or an employee quit or some other crap. Don't do that. Just be nice to them. Be nice to them all the time, man. I worked for the Department of Correction for 20 years. And one thing that I learned about people is that when somebody retires or passes on or, whatever the situation, they're not there no more. They'll never say, oh, that guy really knew the rules. He was great at the rules. You know what they say? They either say, I liked him or he's a shit. And don't be a shit. Be a likable person, man, especially to your family. Don't be so hard on them. They're trying to. They're trying to. They may be doing it a little different than you did it, or your kids are doing things different. This is a new era. You know, my kids are, you know, I brought them up to do, you know, to go into the medical field. One of my sons dyed his hair blue and moved to L.A., and the other one's trading crypto. So, but they're both very successful. They're both very, very successful. So, I mean, very successful, not just successful, like very, very successful. So I can't argue with them. Like, it's a different world these days. It's a different world these days. Things have changed. So let people do their thing, man. We're only here once, and let people do their thing. Let your family do their thing, and you learn your SEO, and that's that. All right, you got that? I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. All right, guys. All right, listen, have a great day. It's Friday. I'm going to go bask in the sun. I'm starting to gain my weight back. I lost a whole bunch of weight, and I got fat again. It only takes me like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I could lose the weight in 2 weeks. I could gain the weight I could gain the weight in 5 days. It takes me about 2 or 3 weeks to lose about 10, 15 pounds. I could lose the weight real quick, but man, I could gain it so fast these days. So I don't know if I want to lay by the pool. I think I'm too fat. All right, guys, have a good day, and we'll catch you later, right? Learn your SEO. Bye.